Craig Code 97 here with episode 100 and or 84 of the Iron Man. Oh yeah. It's going to be hack squat day, and guess what? I'm moving up in weight. I've been thinking about it all week, and this is the day. I'm ready for it. 100 and 590 pounds, which is up 50 pounds from the 540 I've been doing for a while now. I think I got the reps up high enough, consistently enough, and deep enough and slow enough that I'm ready to move up. And quite frankly, I don't think I'm going to feel it that much. I think 12 reps is a very, very, very achievable number at 590 pounds. And I think 14 is on the table, although that's easy to say right now because I'm not under the weight. But we're going to see how it goes. My legs are very thick. They've gotten strong. And yesterday was a very good sign, and hopefully of things to come for this week. And of course, I reserve the right to make the absolute final decision on what I'm going to be lifting in the moments leading up to the set. Oh, excuse me. And, well, of course, I'm going to be tracking everything I do prior to lifting for doing the hack squat. So I got the leg extension, seated and standing. Sorry, seated and laying down. I have the... Okay, let me do that again. I have hamstring curls lying and seated. Then I have the seated leg extensions. I have the hip adduction. I have the calf raises, seated and standing. Is there anything else? Those are all the leg movements I'm going to be doing before I do the hack squat. And I'll be able to track and I'll know if I'm ahead of last week or not. And if I am ahead of last week, then I don't see any issue with moving up in weight. And that's it. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'll probably have a lot more to say after the workout, but going into the workout, I'm a little bit tired. I took a little nap. I dozed off on my couch, so I don't know if that's noticeable or not. But in theory, maybe I have a little bit extra energy. I don't know. I probably ate at around just after 4 o'clock, my last meal. And it is almost 6 o'clock, so it's been 2 hours, which isn't that bad. That means all the food has been, maybe not all the food, but most of it has been metabolized. It's in my bloodstream, and I'm ready to put the calories to good use, all right? So having said all that, I'll see you, you know where, in the gym. Set number 1, exercise number 1, leg extensions. 235 pounds. If you recall, I got it for 20 last week. Warm-up felt super easy. So I want to be 20 reps. I'm really going to be controlling the negatives. It's okay if I don't go full extension, but I definitely want to control those negatives. And I'm going to be looking at the stack to try to get those plates as close as possible without touching. Alright, let's do this shit. This will tell me right away if I'm going to do well in hack squats or not. So I'm not going to have to wait long for an answer. All right, here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, starting to get hard, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I beat it. Nice. That's my best ever, 21. Oh my god, my legs are on fire. All right, 60 seconds starts now. Set number 2. And here's where I came off the rails a bit last week. I only got 13 reps with 160 pounds, even though the week prior I got another 20 reps. So I'm looking for 20 reps. Let's see what happens. Here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It is burning. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Fuck. Beautiful. One more set to go. Certain final, down to 115. That's what I warmed up with. And last week I got it for 20. So I'm expecting more than 20. Now the rep range is about 20. So just because I hit 20 does not mean I'll be moving up next week. I will make that decision the week of. And my legs are already burning just sitting in this position. So I better get started. 20 plus. Let's do this shit. 1, that's not going to happen. But that's okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, I did beat it somehow. Oh, fuck. This is one exercise where, like, the burn gets higher and higher for a few seconds after I stop training. That's why you hear me louding. I'm not emphasizing it. It really hurts more after I stop. Just for a second or two. But anyways, let's go hit something else. Set number 1, laying hamstring curls. So I am going to be moving up today. Last week I got 155 pounds for 16 reps, and 15 is the target. 12 to 15 is the target, so I'm going to move up to 170s. And I expect to be the 10 to 12 range. I'm going to go very slow. I'm going to really control those negatives. I want to be known as the control the negative guy on YouTube. That's me. That's going to be my thing. I'm going to apply it to everything I do. And again, I don't really care how many reps I do. I mean, I do, obviously, but I'm setting a new baseline. So whatever I get this week, I'll have to beat next week with the new weight. And then I'll do as many LLTs as possible on top of that, if I have any energy for them. Let's see what happens. All right, let's do this shit. 1. Attaboy. 2. It's supposed to be painful. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12-5. Ooh, very happy with that. That was excellent technique. And 13 will be the goal next week. Second set, down to 125. And the reason I'm not moving up on this set is because I only got 11.6. So I want to at least break 15 before I move up, and it's not a rush. I want to do as much with as little as possible. Otherwise, yeah, sure, I can max out on every machine, but I'm not getting every bit of gains I could possibly get, you know? Keep in mind, or I have to remember, that the muscle doesn't know what the number on what you're lifting. It only knows the tension. So it's my job to make it as hard as possible. Enough yapping. Let's do this shit. 11.6. That's what I gotta beat. It should feel lighter because my first set was heavier. So this is a bigger drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. I did it. 16, so I will be moving up next week to 140 probably for the second set. Yeah, I'm stronger on all exercises, all sets. This is looking really good for the hack squat. Set number 1, standing calf raises. We're gonna go with the whole stack. I got 15 last week. I remember last week, the standing calf raise was the only exercise I was able to do better than the week prior. So if I can match last week, I'll be happy with that. Also, I just did the hamstring curls, and even when I was warming up, I could feel the hamstrings like going crazy. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I like the pain, so do with that as you will. Here goes. 15 or better. All the way down, all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, yeah. Whew. I lost count somewhere in there, but still, I got 15 or 16. I'll take that as a good first set. Second set down to 330, which is still up from last week when I did 310 for 13. 10 or better through the ship. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh yeah, beautiful. Set number 3, 290, which is still heavier than my third set from last week, where I got 270 for 13, so now 290. Let's see if I can hit for 13. But as long as I hit double digits, I know I made the right choice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. 12. Ah, wow. Ah, they're on fire just the way I like them. Fourth and final, 2 things. First thing, I mentioned that my calves were burning in the last set. That's not a given. Sometimes I do this and I'm just unable to make them burn as much as I can for one reason or another, but that has not been the case today. They've been on fire every set. And the second point is, from now on, well, I'm trying this. Let's see how long I'll do it for. The fourth set, I'm going to go heavier than the third set. So I went 390, 330, 290, and now I'm going to go to 310. Let's see how many I get. I want to go out on a high note. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far, so good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep doing that. All right, it's gonna be hack squats next.
Set number 1, baby. This is it. 590 pounds. So I got the normal 6 plates on, but you'll see there's a bit of a gap. There are 25-pound plates there. So the goal again is double digits. It's okay if I undershoot it a bit. Next week the goal will be to break it. So I'm setting a new baseline. Last week I got 15 with 540. The week before that I got 16 with 540. But I feel really way stronger than I did 2 weeks ago. I got the belt as loose as it'll possibly go. I got the smelly salts. I'm in a very good spot right now. I got to take advantage of it. And the warm-up is very easy. So I'm going to hit the smelly salts, meditate a bit, and then hopefully bang out 12 or more. Ooh, I'm burning my fucking eyes. That's good though.
Eye burning is horsepower. Meditate. Let's do this shit. Nice and low. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. So far, so good. 9. 10. 11. Oh. 11 is pretty good. I'm happy with that. I almost want to experiment with doing 2 or 3 reps with my hands. I might start that next week. All right, very good for set. Set number 2, I took a plate off, which puts me at 500 even. I would like to beat 11, but you know what? I am more fatigued than I've ever been. I mean, even though I only went to 11, that 10th rep took everything I had. Normally, I would have used my hands to that 10th rep, and I didn't. That's why I feel like I could have done a few more with my hands. And really, what I want, whatever will grow the legs the fastest. So if using my hands will grow it faster, I'll do it that way, but I gotta figure that out. Maybe I'll start using my hands. We'll see how it goes. I want to not use my hands as late as possible. So there's that too. All right, let's see what happens. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slow. 11. 12. Woo. Not bad. Not bad. Maybe I should start doing that. Very good. I got double digits on both sets. And now I'll try to beat it next week.
Alrighty, let's discuss. So, as I've already alluded to throughout the workout, this week is definitely going way better than last week. I'm feeling good, no pain. I'm motivated as hell. Just feel strong, energy. What more can I ask for? All my lifts were above what I did last week. And I was talking about how last week, even though I was, a little underwhelming, I was able, it'll be easy to beat. But I'm really beating, I'm beating it by a lot. So I think next week I'll be raising the weight up on a few exercises. Let's see. Well, let's just go right to the hack squats. So I went up to the 590, and you know what? It didn't feel that heavy, but that 10th rep really got to me. It was a hard rep, and I couldn't go on after that rep. I had to use my hands. And then I'm thinking, well, you know what? I should use my hands for more reps. And I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm going to do as many without my hands, and then I'm going to start adding the hands on the knees and get as many boosted reps as I can, which will take me even closer to failure. The reason I've been hesitant doing that is because now that I know I can put my hands on my knees, I might start doing it earlier. So I don't want to only be doing 8 reps, for example, without my hands, and then do 5 reps with my hands. I want to try to get to 15 reps without my hands and then go with my hands. But overall, I think the most important thing is how much stimulation I'm giving my legs, my glutes, my hamstrings, my quads, my hip flexors. That's in the end, that's what will make the muscle grow. And I think that I can go longer, deeper, slower. I was going really slow today. I mean, you saw that. I was really not cheating at all. And, I still hit the double digits. Very happy with that. Let's see, the leg extensions I destroyed, especially that second set when I only got 13. It only started burning at 13, so that's how I know that there was something different. It was only burning at 13 reps. Let's see. The calf raises went pretty well. I was able to match last week, but again, high quality, slow negatives, paused at the bottom. Laying hamstring curls. I love the laying hamstring curls. I like the laying hamstrings better than the seated hamstring curls. That's just a preference of mine. And I got up to 170 this week. I think that's where I'll stay. And then I did the 125 because I only got 11 last week. But this week I was able to hit 15 or 16. So I'm going to move up to 140 for the second set. Yeah. As for the posing, love the back posing. I mean, my back seems like it's completely dialed in. I like the side poses, I always like one side more than the other. I can never nail both of them in the same workout, but I got the vacuum down. It's just how twisted I want to get. And the more I twist, the more my arm is in the way of my body. And that means I got to straighten my arm out more. So I really got to get those two things lined up. But I got plenty of time to do it, and I'm going to be focusing on that. I should just practice that pose. It's when I practice posing, I practice all of them. But I can just practice 1 or 2 poses. I don't have to do them all. So maybe next week, maybe tomorrow, next workout, which will be Thursday, I'll just pick some exercises. Again, I'll make the decision the day of, and I'll just do my relaxed poses over and over and over again, and then I can do my classic physique poses the next day. Really try breaking it down and really getting more reps in on the poses that I need the most help with. It's actually a great idea. I'm glad I thought of it. So I think I'll leave us off there. Excellent workout. Week's going great. I'll be back in the gym Thursday for back. And thank you very much for watching, by the way. I really do appreciate it. More and more people are tuning in, and it's getting exciting. It's always been exciting, but it's getting more exciting. I really like it. I love when you guys leave comments, ask me questions. I get to them as soon as possible. And I really appreciate them all. So until next time, peace out.